with a bunch of bees that think I'm their queen. Last question.
Yeah, with all due respect,
I
is
love
Operation Gag
this
Me with a Spoon
commercial,
a real policy, or
but
are
I've
you
seen it so
mad goofing?
much. It just,
Am I mad goofing? What do you
you
see me
know.
scarfing milk duds while doodling ding-dongs in the SkyMod catalog? Listen, I know I'm new to this, and I admit that when I made the wish to be the boss of everything, I did not know the witch that works at Woolworths was listening. Well, Fausty,
So
important
as you
or
can
not,
see, I'm
I am the
subscribed to Critical
president now,
Role, and I'm
and I have
watching
an obligation to
myself
lead
here without
this
this.
country. So to answer your question, no, I am not mad goofing. Security,
Oh,
take him out.
yeah, I do.
Later,
Nice.
shotrunners.
Yeah, we're watching Critical Role, guys. Watching Critical Role. And you can see my whole screen here. That's Word, Upward, Facebook, all my stuff. Commentary on Critical Role for a while because I'm watching it and I got this software that I can actually record and put a video on it. There's no reason I can't do that. This is the actual Twitch. This is the actual Twitch account. You know, it's very cool. Yeah, amazing. I did manage to get a little bit of work done, but not too much. I didn't want to go into terror readings today. I'm going to keep it like 2-3 days a week, I think. It's very intense, very, I have a new platform called Astro, and it's in India. So I'm helping all these Indian people with their problems in English, because they speak English all the time. And they pay me $1 a minute. So, 30 minutes, $30. It's a pretty fair price for my services. They get charged $2 a minute. The company gets $1, I get $1. So they're actually getting $60 an hour for my services. But my services are worth, according to me, they're worth $30 an hour, and I don't feel bad about it.
We're back.
So she just replaced Matt. I'm not crazy about that, but
So, my
a
lucky
lot of
crowd
people
of
say,
people.
a lot of people, I see what they're saying.
After
Matt,
the events
what are you doing there?
of our interlude,
Okay.
those long,
Oh my God.
weeks
Whoa,
ago,
whoa. Okay.
you all moved north
Hell yeah.
past the
Let's
the
go.
Silver-cut
Okay.
crossroads to lay low in the Wildwood Valley.
No, you're not Martin
The
Mercer.
settlements
Don't
you
try to
dared
be
stay
Matt
at
Mercer,
for more than a few
please.
days.
Matt Mercer is the other guy.
In town, but the
What
narrow
the
edge
fuck?
of your escape from Posca and
Totally new
Myrna's
group?
runs
What?
has
What?
you
What? Who? Where?
cagey.
Where? What? Wait.
What's the true distance of
What?
her reach?
Fuck
How
is...
far would you
Oh
insist
God,
upon
that's the...
to find you?
Wait a minute, that's the other...
What
That's...
do you think
They just did
she would do
serious
if she found
shit.
you again?
Whoa, yeah, I like that.
It's
Okay,
been almost
I can
a
take
month
this.
of
I
low
can handle it.
living. The six of you, Cyrus included, have a small
Matt's
cache
dwarf.
of greenstone that you all sort of harvested from the slow-moving getaway platform.
Yeah,
honestly, like the first 3 weeks was you just slowly drifting.
Can I use my stuff to move this thing faster? Can I roll?
I thought we would bring back the other team. I said, what? But since they're doing a little crossover with this Exandria script, I can handle it.
Bimbo's just blowing in the breeze.
Pretty weird.
Yeah, you guys were able to sort of harvest the broomstone from your platform. You have it
Okay.
secreted across the six of you. So in the event that you have to scatter, you all have access to an incredible amount of money. Were you able to find a place to fence it? You are not too far from Craghammer. Western is a little farther away, but those are big hubs. Posca's reach might get there. The Myriad, the Clasp, people that were pushed out in Kaimel. You are some of the few survivors of whatever went down there, and a big city isn't safe. But 2 weeks ago, something new began. Whispers reached even your remote ears. A solstice, the moon of ill omen, the blight star, lost from the skies of Taldore, trapped over Marquette. Disenchantment of old and powerful magics. No sending, no teleportation, no resurrection. And those of you with connections to the gods of this world, the Wild Mother, the Spider Queen, the matron of ravens, and even the Observer, you have felt a pressing on the threads of your connections with them. From the prime and betrayer gods, your first inkling of fear.
Maybe I want to do a
And
cat
even from the
sanctuary.
Observer, a new
Turn this place into a
bit
cat
of
sanctuary.
interest,
Sanctuary.
curiosity about the
Pretty cool.
goings on in this world. And then a
And it
message
goes with what my
from Orm,
scientist friend.
desperate, so sad. Halfway around the world, he bade you find the Tempest in a tone that pushed your group from hiding to haste. So you find yourselves on the road once more, headed south, then east, towards the summit peaks and Zafra. You walk. This time has been dark and difficult for you all, not just because you have had to settle for living in hiding, no longer around the glitz and glamour of Kaimel, the standard of living that you were all accompanied to.
It's an Irish coffee
Even
with tequila.
Cyrus
We
has
should
been
call
showing
it
signs of
the
getting a
St.
little
Patrick's
antsy, a
coffee.
curiosity, a need
St.
to
Patrick's
move
Italian coffee.
in a new direction. And then again,
And,
Opal's been getting pretty dark lately. As you travel, I want to know just from the group, what's on your mind? What are you doing? What is your plan? Is it just to find your way to the Tempest to assist Dorian once more in his quest? Or are you looking for something different, something new, somewhere new to go?
Proof Eternal, the Critical Role listens
maybe splinter off
to their
and head in your
fans.
own direction for new
The
adventures.
numbers are going down. I bet you it's going to bring the numbers. LCG stats are
Doriax
the numbers right back up.
has no drive or goal outside of the people that he's attached himself to.
There you go.
A
That's
sense
good
of kinship
voice.
with those that he's traveled with and have been kind in his ramblings and stumblings. But also
I can see it better.
a renewed sense of protectiveness over Opal in these recent weeks, and a concern means he's liable to stay at Dorian's side to follow in his footsteps even further, but also not far from Opal to make sure he shows where to put her footsteps.
Protect her.
I think Morgan could best be described as a dog. A dog on a leash, or a horse just chomping at the bit. She has been given so much new purpose in giving herself to the Matron of Ravens as her champion. She doesn't feel that she deserves it, but she loves this new sense of purpose that she has because that's all she ever wanted. And the second that she left Primal with these new comrades, I think she thought that everything was going to align for her, and then she found herself more lost than ever. Sometimes changing location doesn't solve all of your problems. And
Very true.
she feels distant because the people that she's with have a bond that is different than what she has. and she has a new allegiance to the matron. And the second that she says bite, she'll bite. It doesn't matter who it is.
Lying in wait.
I think after the discovery of the situation and change of heart, also Fiona thinks a change of heart from her sister, she too has been
Mona.
not lost, but and not fully demoralized, but just confused as to where she is most needed now.
Like an fire Ganassi?
She does remember once telling Dorian that not all family is blood, much family is chosen. And so she's doing her best to divert her
yes and no,
protective nature even more to these people who she was sent
but family is
told
also
by the Wild Mother to protect.
Chose to incorporate your life.
And she's still feeling that
The
loss
flow of blood is strong.
of that one person that she was so connected to, who now apparently doesn't just hate her but wants to kill her.
Conflicted.
I think over the past few weeks,
have you love scene with
this should be the scenario for Dorian that he thought he wanted. Freedom, adventure.
Hanky.
And it's not so much the situation that's sort of dragging his mood down these days. Because he's glad to be surrounded by his friends. He's glad to have friends, truly, for the first time ever. But as he's had more time alone and as he feels the group sort of start to drift, he's starting to come to a realization that's unsettling for him, and that he's missing something in this equation that he thought would lead him to the right answer, and it's purpose. And I think it's something he ran from months ago, something he felt like he didn't have and wanted to just forget about. And as he looks around at these people that he's grown to love and growing to love and being with, he's starting to wonder why he's here for the first time ever. Yeah.
From drifting.
The cats coming up, get their baby's food. Ain't gonna happen.
I think Opal is kind of like in a strange,
He said my baby.
almost like a dream-like existence where I think she's like losing the thread a little bit. I think there are moments of clarity, and when there are those moments, she works overtime to be more herself around her family, because she feels like if she can keep it together in that way, then she has some sort of control over it.
We're all here
but
for
I
the
think
outreach blast, so we want to work.
much like when you're in that space between like falling asleep and being awake, it's all very confusing.
Yeah.
And in the moments where it feels a little more dreamlike, I think you might catch her with a faraway look on her face, or just maybe murmuring to herself. And it's very concerning to her, but she's not wanting to alarm anyone.
They would probably love that. I mean, like
Yeah.
multi-million-dollar.
Opal, I like that you said dreams, because I think your dreams were the thing that went first. It is not that you go to sleep and have nightmares.
You get more creative freedom that way.
But I think in your youth, you would go to sleep and dream or have a nightmare and have some memory of it upon waking, even if it slips away across the day. But every night now, for 2 weeks, you go to sleep and you wake up exhausted, as though your body has been tense, moving. Recovery is difficult, and whatever happens, from when you close your eyes and give yourself over to sleep and waking is a void and lost. And anytime you reach within yourself towards Ted, towards whatever that connection is for clarity or understanding, the first thing you notice is that every dawn, if you reach for Ted, she is exhausted. And if you ask her, if you press, she tells you little and less. She doesn't want to worry you. It's not your fight. And that's the important thing. You know there is a fight happening, and you have no recollection of it. 2 weeks. And now you're on the road again, traveling long days down the road, exhausted. And it is at some point, just a few days into your journey towards Zephyra, towards purpose or adventure or whatever comes next after your last big quest, you feel it. Something inside you breaks. Too tired. Too much holding it together. Your mind is yours and Ted's and hers. And she has been whispering to you. You feel that fear, that concern, a pressing, a hastening. And it all becomes too much. You all walk down the road, and Opal stops. Frozen, she's looking 1,000 yards away in a direction, as if she's listening, trying to hear, trying to understand, but she is stock still. What do you want to do?
Hey, Opal, you feeling all right there?
Can I hear him?
Give me a wisdom save.
Save?
Make the difficulty 16.
16.
It is like someone is shouting at you while running backwards. You hear him closely at first, but it seems to be drifting off and away.
Okay.
You can respond.
Did you say something?
Yeah, you're just, like you're getting one of those distant moments again.
Oh.
Last time, you just want to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I did you guys hear anything?
Huh? I grab my rapier and I look around and see what I can possibly perceive.
Like a perception check. That was the strongest ask for a perception check I've ever had. Please take inspiration. That was incredible.
Perceive.
The plosives.
Make an investigation check.
Thank you. Oh, I wish it was perception.
No, it's
Okay,
perception. It's 100% perception.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh. 20. Unnatural 20.
A very strange 20.
Strange.
We gotta get these chuckles out now. I'm so excited. What do you think? What's the first thing that Morgan would look for?
Well, I'm still keeping Posca and the Nameless Ones kind of in the back of my head, so I'm trying to figure out if maybe someone's around or afoot, like a person in the trees. Where are we? Are we on just like a dirt,
Just on like
dirt country
random,
road?
yeah.
Okay.
You're not like you guys are actually a little bit off of the main road. You're walking through like the wooded area just off to the side.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
Being extra cautious, extra safe.
Yeah, I'm afraid for many reasons, and also just because the balance of magic is so thrown off that I'm kind of like anything could happen at any time. I really, Posca, I don't know, a goblin. I don't know. Name your names. I don't know. Joe.
That felt mean
Joe
to me
lady.
specifically.
Name your names.
I will not give you my true name.
Your choices are Posca and Goblin. That's it.
Posca, Goblin, end of list. You do not hear the steps of people anywhere around you. But the second half of my question is, what is the thing you are most afraid of hearing or noticing? Ooh.
I feel like I should know the answer to this.
It's okay. If it's a vague dread.
An ennui, if you will.
I don't know, something coming towards me that's too big for me to take on.
That's just enough wiggle room that I'm just gonna get right in there.
Oh, sick.
Thanks so much.
No problem, girlie. No problem, bestie.
It would be so easy if the thing that you felt on the wind and around you was a monster. A very big goblin. A bunch of guys.
Yeah.
But what you feel is the pressure of... I want to ask you, what was it like? What did it feel like to Morgan when she made her deal with the Matron of Ravens? When she committed herself to becoming a paladin of her cause?
I mean, it's ineffable. I mean, it's like, finally, for once, I have a direction.
Yeah.
I have a home, and I've never really had one, a purpose. I mean, it felt like pure light, even though the Matron of Ravens is most associated with death. I don't even think the idea of something that, like, something coming at her that's too big for her to take on. She wants to prove herself so badly, especially because she has all of this new kit, so to speak, whatever in game speak. Like, she has so much to do, and she spends all of her days just training, trying to figure out how to get a grasp of what she's got. And there's an excitement and a fear there for her. And I think that's probably the combination of things that she felt when she made her pact.
Excitement and fear and desire to prove yourself
Yes.
against something,
And
against a world,
Mm-hmm.
against whatever the spiritual presence you feel and you felt when the Matron of Ravens went from a being of crow and corvid omens to something overwhelming, massive in front of you, that chose you, that gave you direction and purpose. You feel that overwhelming feeling again, but it is tinged with something deep in the pit of your stomach, something that you know that your mistress, it curdles her stomach, so it curdles yours.
And whatever curdles the stomach of death incarnate, that's pretty scary.
You turn towards that feeling of gravity, and you look at Opal, trying so hard to shake off whatever this is, and you see it in a flash, in a caw, a bird song before it hits. And Opal,
Her problem is she tells them what to say and do.
or levitates off the
And Matt
ground, but she
actually
seems
lets
to
them
grow massive, and
whatever
then
they
she
want.
explodes
That's the
out in
difference.
every direction. And I'm just gonna need my map now. We're gonna get started. What? Bring my map.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That
You can go
one's
home now. Okay. Actually, that's pretty funny. I think what I want to happen now.
PvP.
Hey, Matt. Can you
PvP.
do me a favor?
Sure.
I think I'm gonna need you to slide on over there for me.
Over.
Yeah, over there.
Which way? Between
This way.
What?
Actually, you got. Let's do something a little fun.
So they're gonna
Let's
split
go
his
on last
screen.
thing.
Split his screen.
Oh no! I'll kind of take it in here.
Yeah. 4-on-1.
Let's go.
That'll work. She's gonna go FCG on them.
I want it.
There's a spear in that rock.
No!
Sorry. Yeah.
You ruined the whole thing. It gets stupider if you look at it.
I
mean, spooky, not stupid. My steaming
It gets more stupider, like you went to Jupiter. Where are my little minions?
Oh, here we are.
I got one.
Right
Oh,
here.
everyone's got them.
I'm just doing short to reach you.
Yeah.
I want to.
You're gonna be here.
Oh, for feck's sake.
Whoa.
Yay.
Oh, it's good slide. Sorry, slide laughing.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh, it's so lovely here.
Oh,
That music video.
this combat is brought to you by...
Let's go, man!
The Mighty Nine box set available now. The Mighty Nine box set is now available. Find these and many more Critical Role miniatures at wizkids.io/crminis and your local game store. I got to do that.
Seamless. Good job.
Don't worry, Matt. If you do enough of these, you'll get the hang of it eventually. You know what I mean?
Can I send you my reel?
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah, absolutely.
Immersion.
I can already tell
Time
it's
to
going
change
to
the energy in the club.
Oh,
Oh no.
So cold over here.
That is a cool looking minute.
This seems fine.
You see that girl, I guess.
This is comedic lighting, right?
yeah.
It's going to be great.
Boy.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh no.
You feel yourself splinter out, and the parts of you inside of you shoot forth webs, tendrils held together with points of iridescent, opalescent gemstones. You've been getting pretty dark for a while now. And you hear her voice in your ear. So sorry. I think I wanted us to have a little more time to do this organically. But your sister keeps getting in my way.
This isn't going to be good for your image. We've been working so hard to rehabilitate.
I don't care about my image. I care about my life. And what I need more than a rehabilitation in public perception is a champion. A true champion.
There you go.
What does that mean?
Some smart. Yeah, but
It means I need you to come with me. And I need to sever the ties that keep you with them.
Why? What did they do?
because it's D&D, kiddo.
They tie you to this place. They hold you back. And what I need is someone who works for me, who serves me. You accepted my crown, and now the bill is due. Opal, twice crowned, you will become my champion.
Wait, where's Ted?
She's here too.
Is she hurt?
No, I wouldn't hurt you. And Opal, you feel inside yourself this conversation happening, but on the outside. All of you see her raise into the air. She lands on a platform, a set of ruins in a bit of forest that suddenly, in that burst of energy, all of the leaves are burned away and scattered, and you see bits of webbing, opalescent gemstones embedded across the ground. And Opal turns to you all. And Amy, I need you, before anything else happens, to tell me, who's the biggest threat in the Crown Keepers?
Oh, shit. Probably. What do you mean threat? What do you mean? Like, who can do the most damage?
What do you think I mean?
Amy thinks. This is not a question I want to answer. Opal is probably the most scared of Fiera Rai.
I need you to make a series of attacks against Fiora.
No. Wait, before I do that, I would like to. Can I do my? Can I cast a ritual? Can I telepathic bond?
I will say, for the sake of your guys' like walking through the woods, you would have ritually cast Rary's telepathic bond at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
So you are all connected in a telepathic group chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But Opal isn't picking up. True Opal isn't picking up just yet. So what comes now simply comes.
Okay, so not of my own volition?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to Hexblades curse her first.
I just
Sorry.
Baby.
Pull no punches!
Annoying you. It's okay.
Let me be so clear, Amy Carrero, love of my life. If you pull a punch, I will know.
Okay.
And I'll make it worse.
So you don't want me to turn?
So I need you to swing.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna be a big girl about this, and I'm going to throw 3 beams of Eldritch Blast.
So first off, before you attack, what does it feel like when you Hexblade curse Fiorai? What does she feel? What does she see? What is the group suddenly made aware of?
Well, I think to Opal, it feels like when you need to throw up, but you really don't want to. In this case, it's that feeling of like dread, like oh no, like that kind of like please help me, someone hold my hair back. And it doesn't usually feel that way to her, but in this case, because she's a friend, it does. And but I think what she sees is whatever sort of mask of any face is, like pretty Opal is dropped.
Yeah.
And it's just like a very quick
See, but I was
sort of like dart of the eye, and just her eyes are just black. And it probably feels like
you have to throw up.
a hand around the heart,
It's the strongest.
but it's pink.
Pink hands feels so different.
So they must be her demons.
You feel that grab around your throat, and you look to your friend, and you see Opal, a crown, and then a pink crown below it, eyes dripping black, a set of arms reaching out, a second set of arms reaching down. Make your attacks.
What does Hexblade's curse do?
Once per short rest, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. Curse for 1 minute, plus 5 damage to damage rolls, critical hit on 19 or 20, and I regain 18 hit points if you die. Which you want?
Which you want?
The night is young.
Okay. I added 10 to each, so does 21 hit?
It does.
Does 22 hit?
It does.
Does 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay, thank God. Okay. All right,
This is already the most fun I've ever had.
Okay.
She'll get into it, don't you worry.
All right, this isn't so bad. So, oh, sorry. 1d4. I rolled d10s. My bad.
Yeah, these are the 10s.
And this one's called
I don't know.
Dungeons.
D4. I got it. This is my bad ones, too, so this is my bad
Dungeons
D4s.
of our heart.
Why are you rolling D4?
Because it's D4. 1d10. You're right.
Yeah, it's all
You're
right.
gonna roll.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Hey, Amy, look
I'm
at
looking
me.
at my vicious whip.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna roll 2d10 for
I
the
got
2 that hit, and you're gonna add plus 10 to both of them.
Okay, so 11 and 20.
So 31.
31.
Oof.
Okay. Fantastic.
31 damage.
It's all right.
And with that, you see your friend. You feel a hand around your throat, holding you in place. You are a monk. You move through the world. You bend around nature and keep yourself live and agile. And you are held in place by your friend as 2 dark bolts of energy land center mass in your stomach. And there is nothing but to take it. You feel that sense of nausea get chased quickly by 2 gut punches. Force damage, yes, but betrayal. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Question.
Yeah, of course.
This was a surprise, so I wouldn't have a reaction.
No. This was just my
I think once
little...
you feel it, you just hear like the telephone. No, I'm so sorry.
That means it doesn't count, right?
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what that is.
God, I'm sweating. My ass is sweating.
Yeah, it does. Add your dex.
So 27.
27, baby.
Yes.
Natty.
Let's go. Anyone above 25?
I went 27, yeah.
27 for Morgan. All right, 25 to 20?
23.
24.
Okay.
Okay, gamers.
All right, 23. 19 to 15?
No!
Oh,
Sounds right.
We're back, baby.
Dariak's curse of the battle.
14 to 10? No! Hey, I'm just gonna ask.
9, baby.
9! Okay. Derek's with a 9. Opal, how'd you
Boys
do?
are back in town, y'all.
What do you mean what I do?
You have to roll what you do.
Okay.
You're in the
Oh,
fight.
you're
the fight.
Can I
You're
leave?
the fight.
I think she wants to just walk away at this point. 2! Wait, no, plus 2 is 4.
Okay.
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 And I'll kill you
Roll
all.
for 10.
Oh.
Sweet love. 10.
Good to know. And is your familiar out?
Yeah, that little bitch. Little spider.
Go ahead and give me initiative for your spider.
9. No, sorry, 7. 7.
That's 7. Copy that. Alright, go upstairs. Sweet. Morgan,
yeah.
you are up first.
Sick.
What you see around you is Opal. You hear in your head after she attacks Furai. No, I'm sorry. And you see this strange battlefield. Spiderwebs glowing. The ground seems to churn, and you can hear with your big Lagamore ears skittering far off and away in the woods. What do you want to do?
I'd like to move it and attack.
Attack what?
Oh my god, I don't know. Do I recognize anything as like is it all one big thing, or is it all these different things? Can I point out one thing that I could actually...
Right now, right now, the only combatant you see is Opal.
All right.
Why don't you give me, like, just sort of looking at the lay of the land. The strange new thing that has happened is this webbing and these, like, weird, like, sort of gemstones on the field. Why don't you give me perception or investigation, your call?
Damn, I rolled a 19. 24 for
yeah.
perception. Yeah.
Perception. You see those, like, shining bits. They are deeply magical. They don't seem like you're looking for something to hit, and these are not necessarily that. They are something of Opal.
Yes.
Thrown everywhere around you.
So there's something of her.
Yes.
So it's all one thing.
Yes.
Great. I am going to... Is she 30 feet away from me, or do I need to move closer?
You are...
I love that I'm all the way in the back.
Yeah. Would you have wanted to be closer?
I would like to be within 30 feet of her.
Sweet.
If that's
We can say
cool
that you
and
started
chill.
over here.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. Everyone's going to be clustered up. That's not bad for me.
Amazing. I would like to cast haste on Opal.
On Opal.
Wait, what? Oh, a willing creature on myself.
I was like,
What are you doing? Let me be so clear.
I am a child.
I will Venmo you $20 if you haste Opal.
It's gonna happen.
Right now, I will do it.
I made
$30.
I made a little bit of a mistake. Run it back.
that's okay.
I actually don't need to be within 30 feet of Opal.
You
I need
don't.
to be within 30 feet of myself.
Which one could say?
So
you
I'm
always
gonna
are.
cast haste on myself.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah. I'm really good at the mechanics of all of this.
Sweet.
Yeah,
You're doing great.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself. That's what I'm gonna use my action for.
Okay.
And then as far as movement, oh wait, actually, 1 second. I had a whole plan here, but
No, it's okay.
you
You went before stuff happened.
yeah. Is there
That's what you get for rolling. Honestly, far too high.
far too high? Oh, actually,
Oh, okay. Actually,
Okay,
this
I'm
is
just
what I
gonna
would love
watch the
to
show,
do.
guys.
Could I
have
actually
nothing
move
to
within
say.
10 feet of her? Is
Love
that an
this.
option?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
can
that
get
my
in
main
close,
action?
and you
And I'm not
can.
gonna
I'll have you
for all
make
of
an
it.
acrobatics or athletics check.
We're all here together.
Your call to
I have
come
no
up
comments. I
onto,
love
like,
you
scramble
guys.
up the platform to get within 10 feet.
Great.
Totally good and easy to do.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
I don't want
So I'll
this
make
to
an
go into a
athletics.
huge video.
Oh my god, my acrobatics is ass now. It was so good.
And,
But she's a
Oh my
30
god, I
minutes
wrote
one
another
time
19.
for
Oh
this.
Yeah,
Best show
this is vindication.
in the world.
Last time.